In Monte Carlo, Terry Marsh, the fireman from Basildon, bids for the European light welterweight title. He faces Italy's Alessandro Scarpecci. Well, Terry turned professional 3.5 years ago. Prior to that, he had an 11-year career as an amateur. And throughout it all, he's had a full-time job as a fireman. All his colleagues at Basildon Fire Station provide regular support, and a whole coachload will be in Monte Carlo. But they'll know as much about Scarpecci as Marsh himself, which isn't a lot.
I've watched him once, which was last Sunday on tape. I've got no conclusions to draw from it, because I only watched it once.
Why did you only watch it once?
Well, I didn't want to make get any false illusions. I didn't know the strength of the opposition. Depends how good the opposition is, depends how good the opponent can look. So I thought to myself, I'll just arouse my curiosity for the once, and that was enough, you know.
What, no danger of you being frightened about what you were seeing?
It wasn't a question of being scared of what I was seeing, it was getting complacent. I'm a great critic of other fighters, and I can find so many faults with them. I thought maybe there was a danger of me not training and being on edge what I have to be for the fight, having seen him.
If you win, are you going to carry on in your job as a fireman?
Well, I've put a lot of money into the pension fund, so it'd be a shame to waste it.
But do you think you'll carry on for the rest of your life as a fireman, no matter, say, you're going to win the world title?
I can still see me being a fireman in 20 years' time, yes.
Terry Marsh, very level-headed and bidding for the European light welterweight title on Saturday, and you can see it live on ITV at 2:15. Surprise, surprise, Barry McGuigan is the British Boxing Board of Control's Fighter of the Year. McGuigan, the world featherweight champion, won the award for the second year running and without a serious challenger. Howard Winston, the last British featherweight to win a world title, made the award. McGuigan also picked up the trophy for winning the contest of the year when he won the world title from Eusebio Pedrosa. Referee Harry Gibbs, who retires in March, took the special award for a major contribution to boxing. By the time he retires, Gibbs will have been refereeing for 30 years. Rugby League, defeat for the New Zealand Tourists tonight. Yorkshire 18, New Zealand 8, and Widnes went to the top of the Slalom Lager First Division, beating Salford 27-12. One rugby union result tonight. Pity for the Tourists. Ulster 23, the Fijians 9.
Finally tonight, the closing headlines. Dundee United beat Vardar Skopje 2-0 in the UEFA Cup, but the Yugoslavs have 2 players sent off and their coach goes too. Aberdeen draw in Switzerland, but Little Bangor go down 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. Trevor Senior scores again for Reading, but their winning run is ended. They can only draw with Wolves. Brian Clough hits out at a Super League plan, but he's full of praise for Bobby Robson. Well, it's been a wide-ranging programme. I hope very much you've enjoyed it. From all of us here, from Elton and myself, good night.
That's Hollywood looks at Marilyn Monroe.
My mum's telling everyone about our new slimline storage heating. And it's freezing out here. I know, watch this.
Henry!
Oh, warm at last. They chose electric. Easier to put in, no regular servicing, and the new slim heaters have their own controls. Running on economy 7, less than half price electricity, it's the cheapest way of heating in many homes. Lots of hot water too, and on economy 7 it's cheaper overall. When they weighed it all up, they chose electric. HeatElectric, take control.
Jack uses Bosch power tools. But Harry's no fool. His tools cost him less. However, Jack's jigsaw has a balanced action that doesn't jig like Harry's. And Jack's planer has tungsten carbide blades that will last 10 times longer than the steel one Harry's sticking with. And Jack's sander quietly achieves a sort of finish that it sounds like Harry's harder pressed to get. So the question is, do you pick up something cheaper, or do you buy Bosch?
Are you sure this is the B4525?
It's good to know that Shell's research into fuel and lubricants is working just as hard for you as it is for the McLaren Formula One team.
Hold on, Jack. It's a one-way street.
What do you mean?
Follow-up to the big one. Here comes Reggae Hits Volume 2 with 13 dynamic tracks featuring your favorite reggae superstars.
I can feel it, baby. I'm gonna fall in love with you.
I'm Gonna Fall in Love by Tinga Stewart. Just one of the tracks from Reggae Hits Volume 2, available from all record stores now.
You know, I really can't commend my opticians, Dollond and Aitchison, highly enough. Such a friendly receptionist. And the chap who did my eyes, young fellow he was, first rate. First rate. He gave me lots of advice. A marvellous range of specs to choose from. I collect mine this afternoon.
Drop into Dollond Aitchison.
John Wilson, carpenter. Stuart Blackman, biochemist. Terry Smythe, telephone engineer. They're in the Territorial Army in their spare time. A third of Britain's land forces trained to fight alongside the regulars. And we're looking for more recruits. Make a free call on 0800 555 555 now. We're ready and waiting to talk to you.
A vital document is needed on the other side of the world. This is a job for DHL. Super sure, super fast, super courier.
Anytime you want to know what your horoscope holds for the day, simply reach for the keypad and page your oracle.
Now, here's That's Hollywood, and the subject this week is Marilyn Monroe.
Capital Radio, great music. Shame about the video.
You can find out all you need to know about today's and tomorrow's programs at the touch of a button with Oracle's TV Guide. The TV Plus pages give you behind-the-scenes gossip, film reviews, and the rest of the week's program highlights. So whenever you want the full television picture, page your Oracle.